everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Rini, this is the Enchanted Planner, and today we're planning for the week of December 12th in my classic verticals. So I've got this recently, and the funny thing is, want to hear something funny? I literally just bought this art off of Etsy. So ironic, and here it is. So that's okay. These are already pre-cut and stuff, and I don't have to work for it, but I think it's funny. Yeah, so I think I'm going to use that theme. I mean, I was also kind of feeling this vibe, but I think we're going to go with this one instead. So let's get these guys off the discs. How you doing out there in Plain Land? You guys enjoying the holiday season, all the extra content you're getting from me? I need some fresh wax paper. Ugh. Because my old one is a little on the rough side. He's a little on the rough side. Okay, so let's just fold this in half and let's cut this off because it's going to drive me absolutely bananas that we have this little tail. So let's get rid of his tail. Okay, I've also pulled out Mojo's boxes. Now there's a lot of red in here, but there's also a lot of green. So I was thinking of maybe trying to, it's not quite the right green though, unfortunately, but it's close. It's just not quite there. Then we have the red in here, which is a pretty good match. And then you can't go wrong with black. You just can't go wrong with black boxes. So that's what our plan is. I'm gonna grab my tools. Got to grab my tools. Grab my sticker squisher. Now, do we want washi? Do we want washi, ladies and gentlemen? I think maybe we want some washi, but what kind of washi is the question. I have a strip of washi here that didn't get used. Oh, that looks really smart actually. Okay, so I think that's our plan. I need to order another one of these from Jessica. Like I'm seriously getting low on this one particular washi because it's grid and it's like a skinny washi. So I'm like, I'm getting low, man. The rest of them are all pretty good, but I mean, I'll go through them, but yeah, I'm getting low. I'm almost out of that one. I mean, the other option is we could probably look at these stripes, which might also work. Doesn't look quite as nice as the grid though, to be honest. I mean, I have a black grid, but I think that'll be like way imposing. Yeah, that's a little imposing. So I guess I'm just gonna have to suck it up and order some more from Jessica. Because when I find a washi I really like, I mean, I do have the thicker grid washi, like this big guy, which I mean, I can cut down. Actually, that looks pretty good too. Maybe we'll do a combination of both of them. That might be an idea. Okay, so let's stop screwing around and let's decide what we're doing here because I don't even know. How are we? We're like almost 4 minutes into this video. We haven't even lit sticker down. Let's hop to it. Okay, so I want one of these. I just wish they were reversed. That's my only thing. Like she reversed it up there, but it's so small I don't want to use it. So I do want this one though. So let's grab this guy and stick him on the wax paper. And I don't know which one of her I'm going to want yet, sadly. And then let's head over into these guys. Oh, come on, come on. You should be good. You're a corner piece, man. I had you up and then you jump back down. It's like, I don't want to be used. I'm refusing use. Well, guess what? I won. Okay, so let's have a look here and see, because optimally this guy's going to end up going down in like this corner over here. And I could print it out and reverse it on my own because like I said, I literally just bought the artwork for this to make some dashboards for Christmas. Do I want to stay in the borders today? Do I want to stay outside of the borders? I generally always go to the edge of the page, but I mean, it does look kind of neat when it's like that too. Okay, well, we gotta get some stickers down because we're burning daylight here, people. All right, so let's eliminate some of the sticky. And decide if we're going in or out. Oh, my volume's on my computer and my emails are coming in and it's like, oh, I'm like, hey, you guys don't need to hear that. Okay, so if we go to the outside of the page, it would look like that. And I'm not too fond of that, to be honest. So maybe we go to the inside of the page or the inside of the boxes. And yeah, I'll get the Uniball in a second. I just want to make sure it's actually going to stay down there before I get crazy. And the other thing is, I mean, that looks kind of cool down there. But then I'll not have anything for this side of the page. So let's take this guy and eliminate some of his sticky. I think the reason I'm feeling this theme so much right now is because we just got a bunch of snow. I'm like, woohoo! Always feels like Christmas when you get snow in December. And well, actually it snowed in the early. So I'm like, woohoo! I'm totally down for that. Oh my gosh, I de-stuck you. Why are you being such a butthead? Cooperation is essential. Okay, so we have a couple of stickers down. Very good. Because what I'm thinking is we come up here and we frame that in. Actually, I've got that strip that was already, this was from another layout that it just didn't work out, or I cut it too small or something. And because I'm getting down to the end of my stash here, I don't really want to throw it out. So let's see if we can salvage it and make it work. Come on. It's like cut right to size, so I have to kind of get it lined up with the edge of the boxes to make it work. Oh, it's still just a tiny bit short. I think that's why I didn't end up using this washi, because I cut it a little bit too short, or when I went to cut it with the washi cutter, it didn't cooperate. So that's okay. We'll salvage it and we'll put it on this side. You can put it up here. And hopefully it'll stay stuck. Right? Okay, so let's get that guy laid down and let me see how I feel about that. Oh, I kind of like it. Oops. I am dropping my needed tools. Okay, so I won't use the washi cutter on this because that's what got me into this mess. Plus, there's not really a lot to grab onto. That always makes it difficult to use the washi cutter. Okay, so let's get rid of that piece. Awesome. Now I need to get in there with the Uniball, which is lost in the cup there. Okay, now hopefully everybody will still cooperate here. And they will not get stuck back down. I need to go for a manicure this week. My nails are looking atrocious. Okay, so let me get some marks here. I don't want to lift up the washi. Well, I'm going to end up lifting up that washi. Damn it. I got ahead of myself is what happened. So let's do that so we can get in underneath this guy. And while that dries, we'll pull that back a little bit further and we'll go attack this guy. So I use the Uniball Signo for this, as most of you know, but just in case you haven't seen it before, I prefer it over the Jelly Roll because the ink flows a lot better than the Jelly Roll does. But you also have to keep in mind, there are like varying sizes of Jelly Rolls. There is like a 5, 7, 5 and 8 and a 10. So if you're going to use a Jelly Roll, the 10 is the one you would be looking for this type of application. And a lot of people don't realize that. They just see creators using the Jelly Roll and just order them on Amazon, not realizing that there's different sizes to them. And then they get frustrated because they're not really doing the job that they see other content creators doing. So I just always put that out there because these are important things to know. Like, you want the right job for the right tool for the job. All right, let's get this laid back down and all squishified. I don't know if that's necessarily fully going to stay down because it's been off the washi roll for a while. Now let's get all the bubbles out. And this is my sticker squisher. I don't know what's at the edge of that sticker, but it's kind of bugging me. So we're going to cut it off. No more. It has some little speckle thing on it, and I don't know if it's I picked it up when I took it off the sticker sheet or what, but I didn't like it, so it's got to go. Okay, we have that. We have that. Now, I do need to open my monthly and see what's going on this week. This is the week of the 12th, so I need really boxes the 15th and the 16th, and that's it. Just the way the month falls. Cool. I have carte blanche when it comes to decorating. Now, do I lay this down as well right now and just get it over and done with? Because if we're going to frame this in, we may as well actually frame it in, right? Okay, and then we will cut this off. Why do you look like you ripped up some of my page? Interesting. Where did you rip that up from is my question. Okay, bye-bye. All right, so we're all framed in up there, nice and pretty. Do I want to do the same at the bottom? I think so, but maybe we'll wait until we put down our stickers before we go framing things in, so I don't end up in the same mess I was just in. Okay, so looking at this now, if we go back to this page, I want to sit her on top of a box, I think, or try to sit her on top of a box. Really, she's supposed to be sitting in the rocking chair. That would be the logical thing, right? We have these pillows, which are cute. The lantern's cute. The blankets are cute. Okay, so let's grab my tweezers and get this off of here. And onto the wax paper. And I want the trees. There's so many pretty things. So many pretty things. And let's take you. Okay, that gives me a few more pieces to work with anyways. I wish we had another one of these. Oh, I just realized that's an apple. I probably should have been down here. Oh well, it's down now. I will know for the next time I decide to use this set. But yeah, it's down now. There's not much I can do about it. So now I'm just deciding if I want to bring this guy up here into that corner like that, or if we want to go this route. Kind of like that. Ooh, I kind of like that. Okay, that's our chicken or winter chicken dinner. Isn't that from like Las Vegas or something? I think. The weird things I remember. Okay, so I want this to go inside all of the boxes, so the least amount I have to cut off, the better. Okay, so let's, is that far enough up? I don't think so. Let's take it right up into the corner. And I want to try and keep some of the green and the red. Okay. About there, I think. Okay, so first things first, let's cut this off. It always sounds so brutal. It sounds so bad. And I'm always like, oh my gosh, I cut my page, because cutting my page sucks. And then we'll cut this off because I don't want it to go over the washi. Oh, for Pete's sake. Oh my gosh. Like seriously, just come up. Just come up. Okay. Now, I need to see about lifting this up because I have to white out the lines underneath so they do not show through my pretty sticker. And I ended up cutting it a little short for the washi, but that's okay because that's why I can move things up, right? So I can bring it up and butt it right back up against it. So let's get in there with the white pen to get rid of all the black line. Okay, and that's all I need to do in that section. Okay, let's get that guy down and all squishified. Let's get all the bubbles out. Good, nice and adhered to the page. Now let's put that guy back on there yet because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, now let's go into boxes because we're gonna need some functional stuff, right? And now I can go with the red, excuse me, or I can go with like this darker green, which is in here for the sidebar. Like that. I mean, the red looks just so nice. Let's pull one off and have a look. Like that. Or I'm trying not to use up all my red boxes in like a short period of time, because that's what I did to myself last year with the what do you call it, autumn boxes. I think it was autumn or winter, and like because those are the winter colors and stuff, I was out of those boxes. I was like, oh well, that sucks. Okay, so let's take a look at that. The red is just so striking, but the green helps bring, I think it's because it's the wrong green. That might be the problem here. Okay, so my other option is to go with something I have a lot of, which is black. And black might be the winner here. I mean, I could have brought in brown, I guess, too. Okay, I think, I know, huge decisions for like literally nothing, right? I can't really get an idea of what this looks like, so let's do that. I could find something for up there, some kind of quote or something. The red is so pretty. The red is so pretty. But again, like I said, well, we're gonna go black because, like I said, we're only just starting Christmas spreads and I don't want to be out of Christmas boxes before we actually get like most of the way through this month, right? Okay, so do I want to put this low and find something to go above? I should probably see if I can find something to go above before I get into this too far. So let me pause. I'll be right back. Okay, like a bajillion sticker books in. I finally found something. I found this in the, this winter book, because I was looking for something that was a little more sophisticated and not like cartoony, because I wanted to, you know, just I wanted to look like this is a little bit more sophisticated. So that was the plan behind my search. I was looking for something that was a little bit more sophisticated. So that's why, well, you don't know it took me so long. It took me about, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes. I'm like, holy crap, man. I went through like probably 7 or 8 sticker books before I finally found something that I felt would work. So let's get that guy up there like that. All right. There's a couple of quotes in here that might work too that are like very similar into the right red. And this is kind of bright, but like, because we do have the bright, oh, that's really bright. Like, and that's more of an orange. I don't know what the heck that's doing in here. That's an orange, not a red. That's orange, Mojo, not red. Unless she, you know, because it's hard to tell sometimes on the printer, like on your printer, not printer, your oh my gosh, computer screens, what colors things are. So that might have been the problem. Okay, so we do need to get some like boxes and such onto here. Now I could bring in some checklists and bullet points. Really wish this green would work. I mean, it's close. Maybe if it's far enough away. I mean, it's pretty good with the trees. Because I think we're going to go with like a combination of like red, green, and black. I mean, I guess I could have brought in silver too, because I brought silver in on the quote. So there's that as an idea too. I mean, optimally, I don't really like to bring in foils because they're such a pain in the arse to take pictures of. But okay, now I don't know what I want to do. I know I need boxes basically on the 16th this week. That's it. So I kind of have carte blanche on what I want to do here. Maybe we will grab, because there's so much green down here, maybe we'll grab a red double box. No, maybe it's going to be, no, it's going to be too big. And that would mean I'd have to lift that sticker up, and I don't really want to do that. But it might look good. That's the, I mean, I do have to get black onto the other side of the page as well. So there is that. There is that. I know I'm very, very indecisive today for some reason. Let's pull one and have a look, shall we? This is where wax paper is a really good idea when I'm indecisive because I can't make up my damn mind. I don't really want to double box on Thursday and Friday though. It would be better if it was like up here. Which means I have to lift this up a bit. It's a very strange place to put a double box, at least in my mind, because it's heavy. And I usually prefer putting heavy things on the bottom, not the middle. But hey, we're gonna live a bit dangerously today. Well, first off, I guess the operative here is we have to see if this guy's gonna lift up before I get too ahead of myself here, because if it won't lift up, we're already screwed out of the gate. And I'm trying desperately not to rip this sticker and bend my page. That's the other thing. Okay, so while we've got that up, let's slip in here. Get this guy lined up. He's already crooked. My gosh. Honestly, cooperate. Oh my gosh. I got too many sticker books on my desk. I've got too many things. Too many things on my desk. Let's try lining it up from the top and see if that makes it better. Okay, there we go. Then we can roll this guy back up over top. And like it's like it never happened. Okay. We have a functional bloody box down. Oh my gosh, it took so long to get there. Now, while I'm thinking about this and before I forget, let's go back to that page because I want to see if we can make her work sitting on the box. I'm gonna have to, she's gonna have to get a haircut. So let's cover that while we're in here. Let's get in here and give her a haircut. And it's gonna have to be a close haircut, like a crew cut, because I don't want any white hanging over the black. Yeah, I know it got quiet because I have to focus so I don't cut the sticker the wrong way. Let's see, something like that, right? Okay, so we need to get rid of the pieces here, and we're going to go up the back side of her and do the same. Oh, it's sticking to my fingers. Okay, that should be more than enough needed to have her kind of hanging out up here like that. Cool. Okay. Fun. Okay. Now we're going to get some boxes on this side. So maybe we'll grab one of these. I don't like lines in my boxes, but they have to be used or I won't. It's a waste. I mean, I know some people like lines in the boxes. I don't. I would rather they were clean and nice. No lines. No lines. Okay, and then I think we're going to grab one of those green ones. Not that size. Not that size. This size. This size. Okay, we'll grab one of these as I try not to throw the sticker books off of my desk. Okay, and we'll throw this up here like that. Okay, cool, cool, cool. This is going to be fun. We're going to need smaller boxes, I think. So let's head into these guys. Oh my gosh, I've used a lot of them. Okay, well, let's go with his bigger counterpart then. Okay, so I'm going to have to order a new complete set by the time winter's over. Oh my God. Because I won't have any green and I won't have any red, and yeah, it's gonna be one of those. Now, do I want to? I think I'm gonna slip this like here, and then we'll grab a red one of the smaller size here, and we'll stick that up off of it. like so. I didn't de-stick this, so hopefully this goes down straight. Of course not. That would be like, you know, easy. Okay, so we've got those down. So that covers my boxes for 15th and the 16th. Now, my next thing is, do we go boxes or do we go check marks or check things, you know, these things. Checklists, not those. Those. So, I don't like the fact that these greens are not right, but we're just going to ignore it so I don't go crazy. I want to try and get these trees in here too somehow. So maybe we bring the trees in down here. I could move that box down a bit, actually. But I like it that high. Can the trees grow any? Can they grow a bit? I could put washi underneath them, or we could just leave it like... I'm very scared to lay them down because they may not come up. We could just sort of lay them in. I'm going to move this down ever so slightly. Like that. Yeah, that's a little better. Do I like that? I kind of do. I kind of do. I almost want to bring it. No. Is that straight? Is that straight, guys? Like, tell me, is that straight? Because apparently my eyes don't want to work today. Okay. What else we got to do? We got to get something up in here. And this is where I think a checklist would probably come in handy, although it's going to cover up. Unless I just put bullet points in. Well, let's pull one off and see, because it's going to overlap the part of the sticker there. And I'm not so sure I'm cool with that. Unless I bring it down here. And then put bullet points up top. I could do that. I don't normally ever use checklists, as you guys know, because I don't really like the look of them. But again, I'm on this. I have to use the damn stickers that I have bought. So that's where we're at. Let's grab one for the other side. Plus, this helps me not use all of the boxes in a short period of time. So that's kind of a win. And we're going to stick this guy down here like that. And then I think we're just going to splash in some stuff. So let's go back into our decorative stuff in here. I think we'll go this direction. So let's grab, let's see, are you too big? Actually, that looks kind of pretty up there. The smaller one might work better, but the smaller one's almost too small. Yeah, see, the smaller one's way too small, but this will look good. This will look pretty good. So let's lay this guy down. Kind of like that. Do I like that? I'm not sure I like that. I need to stand up and have a look. We're almost done. Almost done. It is. It's like it's almost, now this one's like too big. Okay, so, well, that was nice while it lasted. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to go with the smaller one. Bummer, but that's okay. Because this one doesn't take up nearly as much room and it doesn't like cover as much of the box. So let's do that one, sticker squisher. Okay, and the bird is facing the wrong direction. Gotta get the line for the trees while I actually see it and don't forget about it. now that I've determined they're actually going to stay there. So let's white this out. Okay, that dries. That can dry. And then we have like little leaves and such, but maybe I'll leave those. And we have the little lantern. I kind of like the lantern. So let's grab the larger of the lanterns. It's probably going to need a haircut too, because good grief. Let's trim this guy. Let's not stab my pages. I'm just trying to get the sticker stuff off of my scissors. Which it gets, I don't know, it's funny because these are Teflon coated. Like they're supposed to not have stickers stick to them, but I don't know if it's they're getting too old. I'm also finding they're not cutting as well anymore. So I'm like, maybe it's time to replace them. They're a couple of years old, but I mean, I have another pair too. I should pull them out and see if they're any better. The sticker bit can stay there for a second. So we're just gonna fussy cut this guy and get rid of the part that's going to be in my way. We'll just slip this up on top of the box, like so. And there's like cookies on this. I'm like, hang on a second here. Why we got cookies? Like, why are there cookies? Well, we have a little bird. I was looking at that earlier. I was like, do we not have any birds that face the other direction? We do. And they're smaller, which is kind of nice because I could bring them coming out of like that. Maybe. It would need a haircut, that's for sure. Okay, we need a couple of final little things, and I'm trying to decide. I think we'll go green and red for the bullet points because I have the black and I didn't really want to use too much black. I was just going for the black because trying not to use all of my green boxes, my red boxes in like I said, just a few short spreads because I can get a little carried away with the boxes. So we're just going to put some bullet points down there, and then we'll do the same on the other side. And then I think we may be done. Oh, we'll put these in. I don't really want them on the same day. I'm going to stick them in here. Okay. I think we're good. Let's have one last pass over. I do need some headers, and maybe there's headers in here. So I think there's boxes and stuff. Totally the wrong color green compared to that, mind you. There was boxes and stuff in here too. I totally forgot. I forgot it did. Yeah, I totally forgot there was boxes and stuff in here. I don't think there's anything that I could use though. But I mean, that green totally works better with this bloody spread than the other one did. See the difference? Now I'm irritated. They're not the right sizes, mind you, but I was looking for headers. What do we have? Important tasks, notes, remember to do. Maybe we'll grab a tasks and we'll put it over here so it's far enough away that it's not too noticeable. The spread kind of turned into a little bit of a shit show. Okay, so let's lay that down, which is straight, not straight. I think it's straight. We're gonna leave it. Okay, and then we're gonna put down, what do I want to put down? Actually, I think I'm gonna switch this out. We're gonna take this one. I want, not the box, I want the header. The box keeps trying to lift up. I'm like, I don't want you. I want the other thing. Okay, because we're gonna put tasks over on this side. Sorry, I am all over the place and making a mess. So we'll lay that one there because I'm going to take notes and put it on this one. That way. And then we're gonna fix this and put that like that. Still not 100% straight. We're going to leave it because otherwise I'm going to make a mess. Okay, I think we're done. A bit messy, but we finally ended up getting there. I don't know if I want to bring the washi in on the bottom though. And we had this washi too, so maybe this will help a bit. Let me throw down like a little bit here and there. Like that. Or do we want to do the same and put it at the top of this one? No, I kind of like it at the bottom on this side. I do. So let's bring the washi in, if I can get it down straight, which is truly annoying. It's too long on that side, so let's get rid of that piece, and then we'll get rid of a tiny piece here. There. Okay. I think we're kind of good, except I can't leave it alone for some reason. Yeah, we're gonna put the washi. We're gonna put the washi. We're gonna put the washi at the bottom as well. So let's lay this down, and then the spread will officially be done. And it's a little bit longer than my preference, but what you gonna do? Sometimes it takes a while for stuff to come together. And so that's that side. And then this is this side. Do I want to keep the quote, color your world with kind words? I don't know about that, but I don't have to make a decision about that right now. That I can worry about after I've thought about it. I think my washi is too tight, so let's loosen that up so it doesn't curl my page. There, that's a bit better. That's better, that's better. Okay, now all we need to do is throw it back on the discs, see what it looks like, see what it looks like. It'll look amazing because it always does on black discs. Okay, that is officially a wrap, you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button on your way out because I'd love you to come back and hang out with me again. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. I'll see you next time. Ciao.